What is up, everybody? All right, so today, a little behind. It's Tuesday, but I wanted to get some things done. The weekend was a little personally hectic, so getting the video in for today. Just a quick announcement. I'm going to do a video for today, and then this Friday will be posted. Oh, if you watch this video, you'll see the other video. But um, after this month, after July, I'm going to only post some of these or parts of them. If you want to get the full breakdown, you'll have to check out the app. I'm going to have a NODAT app with video breakdowns, drills coming out. So that's an announcement that I'm excited for. And we'll obviously, once more information is available, I'll let you guys know. So all right, so we have Steph Curry, the MVP of the Western Conference Final, the MVP of the Finals. Was he? I think he won the All Star MVP as well. And what other award? He had 4 awards: MVP for both playoff ones, All Star game, and then I guess a championship ring. There was one other one, but anyway. So we wanted to break down his game, his final game here. We have a switch. And what we see here is the Celtics can't really show too much help. So you got the line of 3 right here. So Steph reads that. Robert Williams' stance is super forcing him here. So Steph reads that, does a simple push cross, and look how open Robert has to get. And at this point, he's chasing. Now, you got shooters all over the court. So you got Poole, Otto Porter, and then Gary Payton, who's not really as much of a shooter, so that's why Derek White's playing too. But Gary Payton's smart, cuts back door, which is his strength, his athleticism, as Steph drives. And what Steph does, once again, we talk about this, cutting off the angle of the shot blocker and jumps off that first step to get it up into the rim. Marcus Smart can't really help because it'd be a simple dump down to the mismatch size-wise already. So that leaves Steph open for a layup. Great take. So the first 3 clips, I think Steph jumps off his off foot, his inside foot. So I think we have here, same idea. He does a quick pass. Oh, no, it's just a 3. And what I want to go over here is the fact that tries to draw the foul, but he was in control. 2-hand pickup, no reach by Peyton Pritchard. Great defense. Gary Payton recognizes who he has, giving him the ball. Quick handoff to shield the defender. And Pritchard has to stop and go to the side because if he hits Steph, it's automatic 3 points. Now, Steph, his feet are pointed this way. If you watch here. This is why it's important. I say shoulders and elbow squared to the rim. Look at his shoulders. Look at his elbow lined up here. That was a terrible line drawn, but you get the point. And he turns. Now, I don't suggest shooting like that all the time because they're not going to call that in high school, middle school, college, maybe overseas. I doubt it because it's the NBA. You get the calls. But the thing is, he's able to shoot and then kind of contort his body where it looks like he gets hit. And that's a skill in its own. Only Steph, only the really good shooters know how to do this. Maybe Kevin Durant, a bunch of other guys, the elite scorers. So it's not something that I would work on. But in terms of your body moving, it's called imperfect shooting, in my opinion, I think, because you're not going to be perfect unless you're wide open. So you need to have both. You need to be able to shoot, catch and shoot wide open, which Jordan Poole was, which he was sad. I'm sad. And then the other ones where you're moving around screens and down screens, so it's important. So that was just a good clip for that. Same thing. Watch the off-ball action. Steph is completely relaxed. Then we have a handoff. Now, Derek White does a pretty good job coming around. This is dangerous because Steph has it on his outside hand, but he was able to gather it, takes that first step, and does a same hand, same foot floater, right hand, right foot. Now, like I said, it's important to be able to take off your inside foot, whether it's whether it's your right hand, right foot, left foot, and be able to have those different finishes. Players that I work with, we work on that. All right, so one more time. Relax, relax, come off, chasing him, gather himself. If he kept going, you have Al Horford and Robert Williams. No way in heck you're going to drive to the rim. Floater is your best chance. Open palm, by the way. Open palm, splash. This, I think, snakes the screen, gets the mismatch. Hezzy step back, which is tough, and he knows they have to contest his shot. So if we watch it to travel a little bit, left, right, kind of slides to the left foot over, shot. I have a clip of one of my players doing the same thing in a one-on-one drill, which I'll post. But it's the importance of knowing people chasing you. So he gets the screen, flips it right away, snakes, understands he has Horford backing up, does a step back, knows the scouting report says on driving left, when he steps back, he's most likely going to shoot it. Derek White jumps. That's why Derek White jumped. Pump fake, knocked it down. Again, this is tough. All right. Jaylen Brown, Pritchard kind of switches, which they can. Steph Curry kind of drives. Otto Porter kind of clogged the paint. I think Steph should have waited. But anyway, high pickup. And on the high pickup, he steps towards the middle where JB does not continue to recover. So he takes off that first step once again for a layup. This is what I was saying. It's important to be able to do this. First off, great hezzy by Steph. He comes off. Kind of fake step back right into his through the legs. On that fake step back, we see JB jump at him. So now he tries to bump him. Steph goes into the contact, slices his angle, makes it hard for JB to recover, layup. So the key thing with that is driving to get the defense on your back. Knowing the scouting report against you. Patience. Wide open. He knows the guys are coming at him to create space. JB is stuck in hell because you have Splash Brothers right next to each other. It's like pick your poison. So that's it. It's just simple. I'm wide open. I'm going to shoot it. Knock it down whatever percentage of the time. Inside hand release, quick pass. Once again, patience. No guys chasing you. Draymond sets another great rescreen for an open three. Patience. This is why it's important to show guys you guys can shoot. And what we're not watching, we're watching Clay the first go round. Look at how relaxed he is. And then I've taught this before. Where the defender's head turns, you as an offensive player need to go somewhere, preferably where he can't see you. So his head's facing this way, looking at his vision's this way. You want to go the opposite way. So he sees that, he reaches for Steph, and then that's where the split second. Now he's got to over commit to things because he's chasing him. It's the little things that get buckets. I'm just saying. This is why film is important, so you understand. And you might not, you're learning this, and you're not going to think about it in the game, but it's more the fact that you're continuously learning, so you can eventually maybe add it to your game. or maybe it just sticks in one day and you just do it and you catch it on video. So this is why film is very important. That's just heat check. Take their heart, take their soul. He was failing it. That's what happens when you're the best shooter all the time. But you can train yourself to be able to shoot that deep if you consistently work on your shot. Here we go. Not really a mismatch. Just the lack of defensive effort. You know, they set a double, this curl around. You can't see it. Clay curls. He communicates to Robert Williams to switch to Clay. And then Kevin Looney sets a ball screen. Marcus Smart switches. And then we have a mismatch. Not a mismatch, but, I mean, Kevin Looney's rolling to the hoop. JB has to stay. Steph kind of lullabies him with the through bound and then drives. And just here, it's one of the few times Marcus Smart was out of position to stay in front. All Steph does is get to the rim, goes up and finish. Like I said, the game is simple. All right. This was great defense up until that point, and that's not even Al Horford's fault. He's doing what he's told to do: get him off the 3-point line, and he's sticking with him. Like, I would have, if I was Jason Tatum, I would have kind of came up a little bit. If that's the case, I will live with like Looney here for the 2. You don't want their best scorer to keep going. So I would have, if I was Al Horford, I would have kept him on this side. Because you're long enough. Now you gave him Pandora's box. Look at all this room just wide open. And so now he's open. You get a skip. And then he just takes him downhill. And at that point, you know, he's able to get lower than Al, get by his hip. And now he just jumps up and finishes once again. And the thing here was, he gets here, Marcus Smart can't really help. You got Kevin Looney in a dunker spot, and he could have threw the alley if Marcus tried to take the charge. Once again, this is the issue with the game. You have Steph and Al Horford in this mismatch so many times in the series. Steph is just dribbling. This step back hezzy is crazy. Through step back, drop, cross. It would have been clean if he got that with that left hand, but he touches it. And like, look at the height. He's getting by his hip. Al's sliding, but then you can only slide with somebody who's running for so long and go finish. The dagger. The dagger. I don't know what happened with Marcus. Let's watch really quickly. Oh, come on, bro. I guess that's a Jimmy tab, but come on now. Like, it wasn't even all that. You can't do it at that point. But yeah, so that was the scoring for Steph. We didn't get into all of this. But here's the other part that we didn't see, which was the playmaking. You know, because of his ability, he causes so much mayhem when he gets the ball. This is the second play of the game for Golden State, I believe. And he has them, they are scrambling. Pork talking, finds Draymond wide open. This is why it's important to understand moving without the ball, setting down screens, back screens for each other. That's how basketball should be played, right? This possession, very simple. He drives. Jason Tatum commits, which is what you want because you want Draymond. You'll live with Draymond's corner 3 here. Just happens that he hit it. But like I said, it's just Steph making the easy play, easy pass. And once your teammates are hitting them, then it's like they stay at home, and now you're basically one-on-one. And that's what kind of happened towards the end of the game, right? All those clips we just saw were at the end of the game switches. They couldn't help. like I said here, boom, Al Horford, late recovery, wide open Wiggins in there. Once again, three guys. I mean, you have two guys in the corner there, but three. You see three white jerseys around Steph, and you have Otto Porter here and Klay Thompson on the weak side, Draymond and Andrew Wiggins. So you basically have three shooters and Draymond on the court. Spaces out the floor is wide open. Being able to shoot, if you can shoot in this today's game, like it opens up so much for you as a player, as in your team. Here, very simple pass. This was like the end of the game. Like Marcus Smart was doing too much. Like at this point of the game, like you can't do that, and that's a learning experience right on his part. But Steph is not known to really be that physical. But you can't sell that unless his arm really extends. His arm goes back. It's not like he's pushing off in front. His arm's going back to get momentum to drive. And like here, Al Horford commits, wide open Wiggins, game. All right, so that was a long one. We had to get this done though. So much to learn from Steph Curry. Is he? Here's a question: is he a top 10 player of all time? I think so. Is he top 5? Not yet. Has potential to. If he could win a couple more chips, um, we're talking top 5 for sure. He already revolutionized the game with the 3-point shot, best shooter of all time. It's scary what he can continue to do, and I think this was his best playoff performance yet. So, or just the most weight he's held on his shoulder, and he showed he can carry it with the help. So, that's it. Make sure you study this. It's on YouTube. Like I said, all my videos will be going on the app as well, but we will be kind of going away from YouTube and getting towards the app. I'll put clips on YouTube for you to study, and kind of like how I do on Instagram. If you want the full thing, you'll have to download the app, purchase the app, and kind of go from there. All right. So love you guys. Appreciate you. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.